welcome to another episode of Ask an Assistant, the podcast for executive assistants and the people that love us. I'm your host, Jess Lindgren. Let's get to work. Welcome to August, esteemed colleagues. Buckle up. It's time for another housekeeping episode. A couple of episodes I'd love to remind you of now that it's August. It might feel early, but it is time to start planning your holiday parties if you haven't already. It feels early. Excuse me, I know, but I promise you December is hurtling toward us with breakneck speed, and you won't be sorry that you started now when December comes around. So you can look to episode Ask an Assistant 33. That will be linked in the show notes. In the same vein, it is time to go over your holiday gifting list. Also, Ask an Assistant episode 35, linked in the show notes. And I know it is only August 1st, but back to school is right around the corner. I am a professional auntie, so my husband and I, professional auntie, professional uncle, do not have children of our own that we are managing schedules, logistics, school supplies, whatnot, every year in and out. But the way that we like to be involved at our nieces and nephews' school is by doing a supply drive every year. If you happen to have the resources available, I would really appreciate it if you help me beef up the supplies at Syracuse area schools. I have a wish list set up through Target, but anything that you might feel so generous as to send our way, whether that's a Target gift card, $5 through Venmo, a box from Business Costco, whatever it is you might have the capacity to send, it would be so appreciated. Syracuse, New York is a historically underfunded, under-resourced school district area, what have you, and just everything that we can do to make the school year easier on our kids and teachers is something that my husband and I really like to do. Basic school supplies like number 2 pencils, crayons, glue sticks, colored pencils, the like, all of that, it's always appreciated. But we also need snack foods for the kids. And speaking as someone with dietary restrictions, we always need snacks that are gluten-free, peanut-free, vegan, what have you. I am also this year making it my personal mission to focus on supporting the teachers with a couple of small creature comforts. One of the things that I'm doing is I have the office manager helping me put out a new bottle of dish soap and sponge every week. And I'm also working to fund and maintain a candy dish in the office for administrative staff. So things like Lifesavers mints, Dum Dum lollipops, Ricola cough drops, any kind of individually wrapped candies would be put to good use and appreciated like crazy. And back in my office manager days, oh my gosh, almost 10 years ago now, I used to like to rotate through different candy offerings. I would do flavored Tootsie Rolls and regular chocolate Tootsie Rolls, chocolate candy bars, gummy bears, anything like that. And honestly, the number one and number two, so like the number one most appreciated item were the Lifesaver mints. I really like the wintergreen flavor. They're not quite as in your face Altoid feeling as the peppermint flavor are. But the number two second appreciated and loved and requested candy item was small packs of Swedish fish. So if that inspires anything in you, again, super duper appreciated. The Target gift wish list is going to be linked in the show notes, as well as my shipping address. Anything that you might buy through Target will automatically send to my UPS box. I have also personally already purchased about $500 worth of supplies. I left a huge box. Target sent me like the biggest box I have ever seen. I don't know why they didn't break this down into like 5 small boxes. It seriously, the box was so big it wouldn't fit in the trunk of my car. I had to put it in the back seat. It was crayons, markers, pencils, pens, that kind of thing. I also made a big Dollar Tree run to buy a bunch of small bottles of Dawn dish soap and sponges. So that way if they disappear or when you have a sponge that 150 people are using, we're going to put out a fresh one every week. So I'm really excited about that. The wish list can be viewed at jesslindgren.com/school. That's JESSLINDGREN.com/school. And again, that will be linked in the show notes. Anything ordered directly through that wish list will be sent automatically to my UPS store box. And that address for anything that you might like to send not through Target is 4465 East Genesee Street, suite number 114, and that's Syracuse, New York, 13214. 4465 East Genesee Street, suite 114, Syracuse, New York, 13214. Again, that will be in the show notes. It's actually in the show notes of every episode. So if there's ever anything you want to send for students and teachers, if there's something you'd like to send my way via mail, I read, appreciate, and respond to every single piece of correspondence that comes through that address. And if you're lucky, I will write to you from my IBM Selectric typewriter. And if you do happen to send anything for the school year, please let me know. I would love to give you a shout out on my Substack here on the podcast, just to say thank you. If you might like to send even $5, like every $5 makes such a difference through Venmo. My handle is at GalFriday612, GALFRIDAY 612. That will also be linked in the show notes. Anything that's sent my way will be used for a mega Costco trip, and receipts will be shared publicly on Substack, LinkedIn, and Instagram. That is everything I've got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know how planning goes for the end of your year in terms of your holiday parties, in terms of your gift lists. If you have questions, things that I can help you out with, I am always available. askanassistant.com. Lay your comments, questions, thoughts, and concerns on me. I hope you are all feeling happy, healthy, and hydrated as possible. And if you're on the East Coast, I don't know about the rest of the country, how your weather's been doing. But if you're on the East Coast, hopefully you're enjoying the respite from the heat today and tomorrow. It's been kind of an extended, hot, humid season. My plants love it. Like, take a look at my Instagram account. You can see how much my plants are just going nuts sitting out on the deck. A neighbor pulls all of her house plants out for the summer, and they're just growing like crazy. So the plants love it. My husband and I love it. After dark, it feels a little more manageable. But with the break in the heat, tomorrow's high is supposed to only be like 75 Fahrenheit. So we're really excited to shut the air conditioning off for the first time in weeks, throw all the windows open, and let the house breathe. Yeah, it's wonderful. So again, comments, questions, thoughts, concerns, lay them on me, askanassistant.com. And until next week, take care. Thank you.